I want to start off by saying happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I want to show you the view behind me. And I want to talk about a fragrance that I think is pretty damn good, especially for this type of humidity and temperature. And what I'm talking about is Elysium Parfum Cologne, or Elysium Parfum Cologne. It's a long name, huh? And personally, Rich talks about you only need one blue fragrance. And I don't completely disagree with that, but I think you need two. And I think the two best blue fragrances on the market by far, the only two that you do need or want or should want, whatever, but is Bleu de Chanel, EDT, EDP Parfum, doesn't matter, although I prefer the Parfum concentration. And the other fragrance is this. I think these are the two best, although I think this is better than Bleu de Chanel. I think this is more complex, it's more enjoyable. Now, I say blue fragrance, but this is, it's different because this doesn't have, when I think of blue fragrance, I think of body wash. And this does not smell like body wash personally for me. It does a little bit, but not completely. I think there's a lot more nuances to this. I think this is a mixture of Aventus and Bleu de Chanel. That's what I think it is. I know people say Aventus, just Aventus, but I think it's more than that. I think people say that because of the citrus top, but I get mainly grapefruit here, not bergamot, and there's no pineapple. Well, I think there's a pineapple note, but I think there's more fruitiness from a blackcurrant and an apple note in the mid. And I think that's where the comparisons stop. And I think that grapefruit top is what gives me that Bleu de Chanel vibe, but it doesn't go blue body wash on me. It actually feels like a coherent fragrance, and that's because I do get a good amount of vetiver in here. There is some ambergris, and I think that's one of the main things in the base is that ambergris, that salty ozonic ambergris, which really makes this nice. I don't get any cologne here, although it is a little bit aquatic, but mainly to me this smells like grapefruit, vetiver, and ambergris, and some fruitiness, like I said, from an apple and a blackcurrant in here. All in all, really enjoyable, where I do prefer this over the Parfum concentration. I think the Parfum concentration is not worth it. I know you're gonna get better performance, but after about 6-7 hours in the base, it's just, I think there's some amberwood in here as well. It gets a little ambery and leathery in the base, and after 6-7 hours, the top, mid, and the base notes all evaporate, and then you're just stuck with this one same smell for another 6 hours. And so I think it's not worth it. And I think this is way better. And not to mention, what you want from a citrus kind of aromatic fragrance is effervescence, and this has the effervescence. I don't think the Parfum, it does have effervescence, but not as much as this one does personally for me. I think this has one of the best citrus openings you can think of, or that I've personally smelled. It's just so enjoyable and mouth-watering. I think mainly it's, like I said, the grapefruit, there's some lemon, there's lime. I know there's some aromatic notes at the top. I don't really get them. I think there's a thyme and artemisia. I don't really get that. In the mid, like I said, the main thing that comes in is that fruity notes. That is the blackcurrant and apple. And then as it starts to dry down, you're just gonna start getting a little bit of rooty vetiver, because this is a little bit green. Although I say it's a blue fragrance, it just feels clean. Like, it just feels like a body wash, right? It's strange, but that's just how it feels. Really enjoyable. And the ambergris is pretty much king throughout the whole composition. That salty, melony, ozonic smell that you get from an ambergris. But yeah, Elysium Parfum Cologne. You only need 2 blue fragrances, Bleu de Chanel, any concentration, and Elysium Parfum Cologne, and forget about everything else. All right, hope you enjoyed that. Take care, everyone. Bye.